14 years after Kosovo declared independence from Serbia, everything is coming back to square one. Tensions in the Balkans have recently grown due to Kosovo's questionable behavior, which has generated a major backlash from Serbs. We have a warning note for Kosovo. Don't fall in the trap of NATO or else you'll be damned. Hi and welcome to TFI Global, the foreign affairs and geopolitical analysis arm of the TFI Media Group. I'm your host Atul Mishra, and if you haven't subscribed to the TFI Global channel yet, hit the subscribe button right away and press the bell icon to receive all the latest updates. Let's begin. The conflict between Serbia and Kosovo has remained a knotty problem for decades. In 1999, Kosovo separated from Serbia and it proclaimed its independence in 2008. Almost every NATO ally recognizes Kosovo as an independent nation. But Serbia has not acknowledged Kosovo and it still asserts its claim over the region. A few days ago, Kosovo announced mandatory ID cards and license plates for Serbs to enter their region, after which there were reportedly major border clashes between the two. According to local media, air raid sirens were also heard along the Kosovo-Serbian border, so the situation is pretty grim as of now. Furthermore, NATO is doing what it usually does, that is, adding fuel to the flames. NATO's Kosovo force has declared its readiness to act if stability is jeopardized in the northern towns of Kosovo, where skirmishes have been reported. The official statement of KFOR pitches the overall security situation in the northern municipalities of Kosovo is tense. The NATO-led KFOR mission is closely monitoring and is prepared to intervene if stability is threatened, in accordance with its mandate, which emerges from United Nations Security Council Resolution 1244 of 1999. Security forces are being put in place in Mitrovica, which is located near the Serbian border. For a long time, it was expected that NATO would enter the escalating war and exacerbate the situation. Well, Kosovo must be walking on air thinking it has NATO on its side and it could easily defeat Serbia, but it's not going to happen. When we take all factors into account, we can clearly say Serbia is ahead of Kosovo and Kosovo's chances of winning are extremely slim. First of all, Serbian military is way ahead of Kosovo in terms of strength. The Kosovo Security Forces, or KSF, consists of just 3,500 personnel. And on the other hand, Serbia has around 25,000 active duty personnel, 15,000 from the land forces, 5,000 from the air or air defense, and 5,000 from other forces. Kosovo only relies on one thing, that is NATO forces and equipments. KSF is equipped with small arms and light vehicles, and that too is provided by NATO. It relies on donations and since 2013 has received some donated equipment from Turkey and the US. Whereas Serbia consists of Russian and Soviet-era weapons systems, out of which most have been imported from Russia. And we all know that Serbia would surely get more aid from Russia when it desires. We're saying this because Russia has always backed Serbia's position regarding Kosovo. Russia has warned Kosovo to respect the rights of Serbs in Kosovo and to stop provoking on the behest of the EU and the US. The Russian Foreign Ministry spokeswoman Maria Zakharova said such a development of events is more evidence of the failure of the mediation mission of the European Union. This is also an example of what place Serbia has been prepared for in the European Union by offering Belgrade to de facto put up with the lack of rights of its compatriots. To us, it seems highly unlikely that NATO would actually take the battle seriously. The newly formed Kosovo is merely depending on NATO, which is already overburdened by the escalating conflict in Ukraine. Almost all allied nations have drained their money and weaponry into Ukraine. Despite this, Russian soldiers have suffered minimum damage as a result of their actions. Furthermore, NATO has not deployed its troops within Ukraine to defend the Ukrainian territory, so it would be foolish of Kosovo to expect any help from NATO. The US-led NATO alliance is attempting to portray itself as the savior of Kosovo. But trust us when we say that NATO would retreat the very moment Russia enters the equation. In other words, Kosovo would become Ukraine 2.0 if a war breaks out.